Why everyone falls in love with Thailand, the real reason. Level B, 1, Intermediate. People often say the same thing after they visit Thailand for the first time. They say, I don't know why, but I want to come back. Sometimes they come back the next year. Sometimes they come back many times. Some people even move there for months or years. And when you ask them what they loved, they give many answers. The beaches, the food, the prices, the massages, the markets, the temples, the islands, the smiles. All of those answers are true, but they are not the full reason. The real reason is deeper. Thailand is not only a place with pretty views. It is a place that makes many people feel a special combination that is rare in travel, comfort and adventure at the same time. In many countries, you must choose. Some places are comfortable but boring. Everything is easy, but there is no surprise. Other places are exciting but stressful. You feel adventure, but also postoyanna napряжение. Thailand often sits in the middle. You can live a simple life there, with routines and calm mornings. But you can also change your day in 1 hour and find something new. A night market, a hidden beach, a small temple on a hill, a street with music, a boat trip, a new dish you never tried before. This feeling comfort plus possibility is one of the strongest reasons people fall in love. Let's start with the first thing travelers notice, the atmosphere. Many visitors feel that Thailand has a warm, friendly energy. That can sound like a strange word, but it is real in daily moments. A person helps you find a bus. A shop owner smiles even when you buy nothing. A street food seller remembers your order. Someone says, hello, in an easy, relaxed way. 2. These are small interactions, but they change your mood. Of course, not every person is always friendly. No country is like that. People have stress everywhere. But Thailand has a culture where politeness and calm behavior are valued. Many people try to keep public conflict low. They try to avoid shouting. They try to keep a smooth surface. This makes travel feel lighter. When you are a visitor, you often feel safe because the social environment feels matchy. Another big reason is the rhythm of life. Thailand can feel slower than many Western cities, but not too slow. It is not only sleepy, it has movement, but the movement is not always aggressive. You can sit in a cafe and watch scooters and people pass by. You can feel the heat, hear city sounds, and still feel relaxed. Many travelers say Thailand helps them breathe again, especially if they come from places where life feels like constant pressure. Now let's talk about variety, because Thailand offers many different experiences in one country. You can start in Bangkok, a huge city with bright lights, trains, traffic, and endless food. Then you can go to the north and see mountains, cooler air, temples, and slower towns. Then you can go to islands with clear water, beaches, and sunsets. You can find loud party areas and also quiet places where you only hear waves. You can be surrounded by tourists and then travel a bit and see areas with mostly locals. This variety is important because it gives you a feeling of freedom. You don't feel stuck in one mood. If you get tired of the city, you escape to nature. If you get bored on the beach, you return to the city. Many countries have beaches, many countries have cities, but Thailand has them close enough and connected enough that the transition feels easy. And here, we reach another real reason people fall in love. Thailand is convenient for travelers. In many places, travel is beautiful but complicated. You need to plan every step. You need to speak the language well. You need to understand the system. In Thailand, many areas are used to visitors. There are signs, transportation options, tours, apps, hotels, and services. You can travel without feeling lost all the time. Even when you don't understand everything, you can still move. This convenience lowers stress, and when stress is lower, you notice beauty more. This is a basic psychological truth. Anxiety makes your world smaller. Comfort makes your world larger. Thailand gives enough comfort that people can enjoy the experience instead of fighting with it. Now, we have to talk about food, because for many people, Thailand is love through taste. Thai food is not only delicious, it is also alive. It has contrast: sweet, salty, sour, spicy, sometimes all in one dish. It has fresh smells: lime, herbs, grilled meat, coconut, chili. Food is everywhere: street stalls, night markets, small restaurants, fancy places. You don't have to search. You just walk and you see food. You smell it, you try it. Food also creates connection. When you eat street food, you are close to local life. You sit next to people who live there. You watch cooking. You feel the city around you. In many countries, tourists eat in separate places. In Thailand, tourists and locals often share the same simple food spaces, especially in markets. That makes you feel less like an outsider. Also, food is one of the easiest ways to feel rich while traveling. Not rich in money, but rich in experience. You can try something new every day. Small pleasures become part of your routine. And those small pleasures are powerful. People don't only fall in love with big adventures. They fall in love with daily life that feels good. Another reason is the way Thailand looks and feels. The light is different. The air is warm. The sky can be dramatic. In many places you see tropical plants, bright flowers, green trees, and open streets. There are colors everywhere: fruit, clothes, signs, temples, street markets. Many travelers come from gray winters and office lighting. Thailand feels like turning the saturation up in real life. The architecture also creates a special contrast. You can see modern malls and tall buildings, and then you see golden temples, detailed patterns, and calm, religious spaces. That contrast feels interesting. It makes you feel like you are in a different world, but also in a world that is modern enough to be comfortable. Temples are a big part of the experience, even for people who are not religious. A temple is often a quiet space in the middle of noise. You take off your shoes, you walk slowly, you see candles, you hear soft sounds. For many visitors, this is the first time they see Buddhism in real life. Not only as an idea, they see people making offerings, praying, sitting quietly. It can create a feeling of peace. Again, not because the place is perfect, but because the atmosphere invites you to slow down. This connects to another deep reason. Thailand offers emotional contrast. Your day can be chaotic, hot, and loud, and then you enter a calm space. Or you walk through busy traffic, and then you sit near water at sunset. The brain loves contrast. Contrast makes experiences stronger. It makes memories sharper. Many people remember Thailand because it is full of these emotional switches. Now let's talk about something that people rarely say directly, but they feel it. Thailand can make you feel that life is lighter. In some places, daily life feels strict. People are always serious. Rules feel heavy. Social behavior feels cold. In Thailand, many people experience more softness. They hear jokes. They see playful behavior. They feel less judged for being imperfect. That feeling is extremely attractive to tired modern people. But we should be honest. Not everything is easy. Thailand has problems like every country. There are scams in tourist areas. There can be culture shock. The heat can be exhausting. The first, traffic can be stressful. Communication can be hard. But the overall balance often feels positive. Many travelers feel that the good moments are bigger than the difficult ones. Another important factor is the price level for visitors. For many people, Thailand feels affordable. And affordability changes your behavior. When you travel in very expensive places, you are always calculating. You hesitate. You skip experiences. You feel fear of spending. In Thailand, many people feel more freedom to say yes. Yes to trying a new dish. Yes to a boat trip. Yes to a massage. Yes to a nicer room. Yes to a fun night market. These yes moments build a positive story of the trip. This is also why Thailand became a popular place for long stays. People can rent a place, work online, and live a daily life that feels both comfortable and interesting. The country offers services for short travelers, but it also supports long-term living in many areas. When you stay longer, you stop being only a tourist. You start having routines, a favorite cafe, a favorite street, a local gym, a language class, a market you visit every week. And this is often when people fall in love in a deeper way. They don't only love the holiday, they love the lifestyle. But still, we haven't said the real reason clearly enough. Let's name it directly. Thailand often gives people a feeling of welcome without requiring them to become someone else. In some places, you feel you must perform correctly. You must know the rules. You must speak well. You must dress in a certain way. You must act like locals, or you feel judged. In Thailand, many travelers feel more space. People allow you to be a visitor. They don't expect perfection. If you make a small mistake, it often doesn't become a big conflict. That creates emotional safety. And emotional safety is the hidden engine of love. When you feel safe, you open, you become curious, you smile more, you try more, you talk to people, you explore, you take risks in a healthy way, you create better memories. Thailand is not the only place that can do this, but it does it for many people in a strong way. That feeling is a mix of three things: warmth, freedom, and simplicity. Not simplicity like a poor or empty life. Simplicity like mental space, like fewer heavy thoughts, like a day that is not filled with constant pressure. Many travelers come to Thailand after months or years of stress. They have responsibilities, deadlines, bills, conflicts, cold weather, traffic, and a fast rhythm that never stops. Then they arrive in Thailand and something changes. They feel that life becomes more direct. You wake up, you feel the warm air, you eat something tasty without planning too much. You walk outside and see life moving around you. You don't need to think about 10 layers of rules. You can solve small problems quickly. You can enjoy small pleasures easily, and the brain loves that. This is the first deep reason. Thailand gives many people a sense of control in daily life. That might sound strange, because travel usually feels chaotic. But in Thailand, especially in popular areas, many things are easy to arrange. You can find a hotel quickly. You can get food at any hour. You can move around by taxi, scooter, train, boat, or bus. You can book tours. You can ask for help. And because many services exist for travelers, you don't feel stuck. Feeling stuck is one of the strongest sources of anxiety. When you feel you can't solve problems, your nervous system becomes tense. When you feel you can solve problems, your nervous system relaxes. Thailand often creates that relaxed state. Even when things are not perfect, you usually feel you have options. Options create freedom. Freedom creates joy. But there is another type of control Thailand gives: control over your own time. In many modern lives, time feels stolen. Work, screens, and obligations eat your hours. In Thailand, many people feel they can get time back. A day feels long. You can do small things slowly. You can sit and watch the street. You can walk without rushing. Even in Bangkok, where life is busy, people often feel that the day has more space than in their home city. This is why Thailand is not only popular for short holidays, but also for long stays. People come and build a routine that feels more human. They work in the morning, swim or walk later, eat good food, meet friends, sleep well. Their body feels better. Their mind feels lighter. And then love appears, because love is often a response to relief. Now let's talk about beaches and islands, because they are a big part of the story. Beaches can feel like therapy, and not only because they look pretty, there is real psychology behind it. Water has a calming effect on many people. Some researchers call it the blue mind feeling. You look at water and your brain slows down. You stop thinking about small worries. The sound of waves is repetitive and soft, like a natural meditation. The horizon gives your eyes rest. In big cities, your eyes constantly focus on close objects: screens, walls, signs. At the beach, your eyes look far. That changes your body. Your breathing becomes deeper. Your muscles relax. Also, beaches create a simple structure for the day. You wake up, you eat, you go to the sea, you rest, you watch sunset, you eat again. Life becomes basic, and that feels good for tired minds. Many people fall in love with Thailand because it gives them a life that is simpler but still enjoyable. But Thailand is not only beaches. Bangkok is almost the opposite. Noise, lights, movement, crowds, smells, food, shopping, temples, sky trains, traffic. Why do people love it too? Because Bangkok gives something else: safe intensity. It feels intense, but you are not completely lost. It feels exotic, but it also has modern comfort. You can go from a street market to a clean mall in 1 hour. You can eat in a tiny plastic chair place and then drink coffee in a stylish cafe. You can visit a temple and then take a train to a rooftop view. This creates an emotional roller coaster, but a manageable one. And humans love manageable intensity. It makes you feel alive, but not destroyed. A lot of travel love is not about calm or excitement alone. It is about the right dose. Thailand often gives the right dose for many people. There is also something important about Thai culture that visitors feel, even if they can't explain it well. The culture often values smoothness in social interaction. People often try not to create publicny conflict. They try to keep a friendly surface. They may smile even when they are tired. They may avoid direct no in some situations. They may use softer communication. This can confuse foreigners sometimes, but it also makes daily life feel less aggressive. In some countries, city life feels like constant confrontation. Sharp words, holodny faces, people pushing, loud arguments. Thailand can feel different. You may still see conflict sometimes, of course, but many visitors feel less attacked by the social atmosphere. That becomes addictive in a quiet way. You start to relax without even noticing. Now let's name another hidden reason. Thailand lets many people feel more attractive and more socially open. This is sensitive to say, but it is true for some travelers. When you are on holiday, you sleep more, you walk more, you get sun, you feel lighter, you dress differently, you smile more. That alone can change how you look. But also, Thailand is a place where tourism is normal, so you see many people in a relaxed vacation mood. Social barriers drop. People are more open to talking. Many travelers make friends faster than they do at home. And when you feel socially open, you connect experiences to people, and experiences connected to people become stronger memories. You don't just remember a beach, you remember laughing with someone at that beach. You don't just remember a market, you remember the food seller who joked with you. These emotional links create love, because love is a memory system. It's your brain saying, "This place gave me life." Another deep reason is the feeling of novelty without punishment. Some places are novel but punishing. You feel culture shock. You feel unsafe. You feel lost. You feel constant tension. Other places are safe, but not novel. Thailand often gives novelty, new smells, new tastes, different religion, different street life, while still being understandable. You can enjoy the difference without suffering too much. Your brain loves this because it gives the reward of exploration without constant fear. Exploration is a basic human drive. In the past, exploration meant finding food, water, and better places to live. Today, exploration becomes travel. The brain still rewards it. It gives you dopamine when you discover something new. That's why even small discoveries on a trip feel exciting. A hidden cafe, a quiet beach, a beautiful temple, a strange fruit you never tried. Thailand offers a lot of these small discoveries every day. Now, let's talk about aesthetics, because Thailand is visually strong. It has bright colors, tropical plants, dramatic skies, golden temples, street neon, markets full of objects, and strong contrasts between modern and traditional life. Many people come from environments that feel visually boring: gray buildings, cold light, same streets every day. Thailand feels like a movie. And when your environment looks like a movie, your life starts to feel more meaningful, even if nothing big happened. This is why people take so many photos there. It's not only to show others, it's because the brain wants to capture the feeling. Photos become proof that the world can look different, that your life can feel different. But the most important part, the real reason, is still not only these factors. It is the way Thailand often makes people feel more human. At home, many people live in their heads. They think too much. They plan too much. They worry about status, future, and mistakes. In Thailand, because life becomes more sensory, people move from their heads into their bodies. They feel heat. They taste spice. They sweat. They swim. They walk. They get massages. They sit outside. They watch the street. They feel the day in the skin, not only in the mind. This body connection is powerful. When you live only in the mind, anxiety grows. When you return to the body, anxiety often drops. Well, Thailand gives a lifestyle where this body connection is easy. Warm weather, outdoor life, food culture, beach culture, walking culture. It becomes natural. That is why many people describe Thailand as a place that heals them, not in a medical sense, but in a nervous system sense. Their stress system calms down. Their sleep improves. Their mood improves. They stop feeling like they are fighting life. And when you stop fighting life, you fall in love. Now, we should also be honest about the danger here. Sometimes people don't fall in love with Thailand itself. They fall in love with a fantasy version of Thailand. They come as tourists, stay in the easiest areas, and build a dream story. Life here is always simple, always cheap, always happy. Then reality hits when they stay longer. They face visas, bureaucracy, language barriers, health issues, cultural misunderstandings, and normal life problems. No country is paradise. So, the healthiest way to love Thailand is to love it realistically. Respect the culture, learn basic manners. Understand that smiles do not always mean agreement. Don't treat locals like service robots. Don't behave loudly in temples. Don't use Thailand as an escape from personal responsibility. Use it as a place to rest, learn, and grow. If you approach Thailand with respect, something beautiful happens. Your love becomes deeper. You stop consuming the country like content, and you start building relationship with it. You learn small Thai words. You understand local rhythms. You appreciate daily life. Morning markets, rainy afternoons, street food nights, quiet temples, island sunsets. And then Thailand becomes more than a vacation. It becomes a memory of who you are when you are less stressed. So, why does everyone fall in love with Thailand? Because Thailand often gives people what they are missing: warmth without pressure, novelty without punishment, pleasure without guilt, freedom without chaos, and a daily life that feels lighter but still real. It lets people experience a version of themselves that is calmer, kinder, more open, and more alive. And when you meet a better version of yourself in a place, you don't just fall in love with the place. You fall in love with the feeling of being there.